Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? I'm Coach Gary, and today we got a big one. Testing 1 2. What's going on, Sean Crowley? Sean Crowley House, hey coach, and Smitty and Rodney and Hills family. This is a get right, gotta have it game. Let's go Hills. It's late February. No more bull. Smash that like button. Appreciate that, Sean Crowley. Michael Smitty in the house. Hey coach Sean, Rodney, all Tar Heel OGs, diehards. Let's go. We gotta bounce back at home. Need this win today. Go Hills. Yes indeed, Smitty. I concur with each and every one of your sentiments, of your comments. We have to get it back today, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get it back today, guys. It is definitely a must win. Definitely a must win. It is getting down to showtime, and when we say showtime, we all know that means March Madness. We gotta tighten those screws. You know what I'm saying? We gotta smooth, gotta take some sandpaper, you know, like 1,000 grit. We gotta smooth 2,000 grit. We gotta smooth out those rough edges. We gotta get our communication right. We gotta get down to fundamental basketball. And we gotta be as good as we can possibly get, guys. As good as we can possibly get. All right? And we are talking about our Tar Heels. So today the Tar Heels are taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. There are no easy games in the ACC. Everybody knows that. All right? There's no easy games. Everyone knows that. We are at home, and we want to take advantage of that. All right? Take advantage of our crowd. I've learned that for me personally, I don't think we play as well away, and it may not be that. You know, 2 games ago when we lost, was it 2 games ago? Lost one when we lost at home, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't play well. We just didn't play well. All right, so we got to get all that and put it behind us, and let's move on from here. Right? All right. Well, that's enough of the small talk. After all, it's time for ACC basketball. I'm your host, Coach Gary. Not even the host, just doing my play-by-play. Welcome in, friends. Come on in. Share the stream out. Invite other people in. I hope you guys can see the game from where you are. Today, I'm watching it on, it's going to be the ACC Network. Channel 612 on DirecTV. Yep, channel 612 on the ACC network. Let's hope we get back to business today. And speaking of business, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Even though a lot of times it just seems like it brings bad luck, but I've got to do it. All right. Here we go. The matchup predictor. Matchup predictor down there. That, you know, the little slice, the pie. Is that a pie graph? Whatever. All right. As you can see, it is giving this overwhelmingly to North Carolina, 85.2%. Virginia Tech only 14.8. I don't like it. I never like. I wish it was down more, like maybe Carolina 55 and then Virginia Tech 45. It will be closer. That don't add up. 35, 45. Yeah. I was right. 45 people. But anyway, when it's like this right here, for some reason the game is a lot closer. All right, game was a lot closer. I can't see blowout city anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't see blowout city anywhere. Carolina 19-6, 11-3 in the conference. Virginia Tech 14-10, 6-7 in the conference. And here we go. These games start on time there, buddy.
Hookies in
Couture.
black. Couture, the first shot.
Able to get his shot out first. Missed it. Rebound.
Carolina, of course, with
Ingram.
Cadeau, Ryan, the three-guard lineup for Hubert Davis. Baycott defended by Kidd. And, of course, the Stanford.
All right. Looks like we're going to do without the with the basketball court today.
Cadeau.
But that's fine.
Gets Robbie Barron on the drive. Back for Cadeau.
Carolina with a near turnover, and it is going to be a turnover.
Pat Driscoll, Ramey Steins.
Yep, we're still, that's just part of us, guys, just part of us. A little sloppiness with the ball here.
It's been the one that Mike Young has used the last 11 games, featuring Robbie Barron, Northwestern transfer with Lynn Kidd starting at
Padula, Couture, Collins,
the ACC in field goal percentage.
Barron, and Kidd. It's going to be Barron right here trying to get it to Couture. 8 seconds on the clock.
With 6 to shoot, he will launch on Couture and hit.
It's just a nice shot.
From Clover South,
Collins with a 3.
24% from 3 and stakes the Hokies to an early 3.
All right, thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you can watch the game where you are. It's just another
Barron defending.
UNC family get together. If you are a Virginia Tech fan, you know, I hope you lose today, but you're welcome in here. Also, another turnover by the Tar Heels. Barron.
From the backside, 2 turnovers on 2 possessions.
Collins with the lay.
Virginia Tech's point.
Carolina down by 5 early. After 2 turnovers, not even an attempt at the basket yet.
Now he'll reroute. Here's Baycott at 8.
Baycott hands this. Davis for 3. Can't hit it. Baycott pushed in the back, and it was called on the floor.
And of course, Wes, that's going to be a problem for Virginia Tech this entire game.
That was Kidd that time. Picks up an early foul. Dang, does Coach snatch him immediately? And he does. Gets Kidd out of there early.
Elijah Poteet might have a little more value in this game today.
Poteet.
Against Armando Baycott than Lynn Kidd.
Screen set on the right side, trying to get it to RJ.
Cadeau standing.
Cadeau for 3, can't hit it. Poteet with the rebound.
5 miles away.
I think this is Barron bringing the ball down. Off the right side, picks up his dribble. Finds Poteet. Poteet trying to get rid of it. Hands that to Couture, the shooter.
Working on Ryan.
Long 3.
And we're going to get
And an illegal screen.
That's a moving screen from a grad student from Orlando. Second on Virginia Tech.
Well, Couture is so important to this team. You really don't want him picking on fouls. And he just never got stopped. He passed the ball. It was like some sort of a back out of the backfield blocking somebody.
Look at you with the fun football analogies.
No, we're done with that nonsense now, so we can talk about it.
Here's Baycott at the block.
Baycott.
Double team.
He's going to be double teamed all day.
Quick ball move.
Carolina swings the ball.
For 3.
Ryan for 3.
40-second 3.
Gets Carolina on the board.
Ability to shoot the ball is going to be crucial for North Carolina, not only down the stretch, but as they go into the end.
Couture comes off that screen, attacks the basket, can't hit it. RJ Davis with the rebound.
Carolina transition chance for the first time today. Ingram thought about
Ingram turned down to 3. Still has it. Now he's going to back him down. Squares. Hey, I like that right there.
wheels into the lane.
I like that right there, but look, baby. Go attack that basket strong.
From Richmond.
You're too big, Ingram.
But it's a nice job moving the ball by North
All
Carolina.
right, that was Padula, who's been handling the ball. I was calling him Barron.
Do a little bit more slowly. You rack quickly to him, and he's allowed to make the pass, and that leaves a really good three-point shooter wide open.
Harrison Ingram has 6 double-doubles in ACC play, but he was only a 50.
Ingram rolls in the first free throw.
1 of 73 on him.
That part.
And he leads the conference in rebounding in league play.
The free throws is your fundamental part I was talking about earlier. Got to hit those.
Okay, that makes sense. But he's third in offensive rebounds in ACC play.
Well, Wes, if you're going to lead the conference in rebounds, then you're going to get them both on the offensive and defensive end.
All right, it's going to be Collins bringing it down. He gets the couture.
Part of his game, Wes, that has been subpar.
Parent back to Collins. They find Poteet, who was open momentarily. He backs down Baycock. The little hook shot, no good. Ingram with the rebound. It's all the way down to the free throw line and beyond. He's on the ACC logo. Pushes that in. Carolina takes their first lead. 16-16 on the clock. It's going to be Padula. Finds Collins back to Padula. Padula off the Poteet screen. Padula all the way down. Shoots a jumper. It's off the mark. Rebound. They get it out to R.J. Davis. They swing it. Quick three by Ryan. He can't hit it.
Great ball movement by North Carolina. And Virginia Tech needs
Padula now settling things down. Finds Couture off the low screen. He shoots it. He's a shooter. Rebound. Baycott gets it to R.J. Davis.
Remember they got an early 5-point run.
Kudo slowing things down. Finds RJ in the corner for three. Oh, rims out, but great rebound by Ingram. And one, ladies and gentlemen. 15:25 on the clock. We got a timeout. Nice bully move right there. Moves Collins out of the way, lays up with the left hand. We have our first timeout. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for hanging out. Hey, I'm sorry about the graphic we got right here today. It's less than impressive, but that's okay. You know, who knows? Maybe the basketball court will show up. So right now, what we've got is just simply the play-by-play, the written play-by-play. Hey, that's how it is today. But thank you for the 5 people that are in here. So let's take a look at what we've got so far. All right, we got the box scores. Virginia Tech.
I'm Libby Dunn, All-American gymnast and Fiore athlete.
5 points scored by Collins.
Train as much as
That is it right now.
where you are. On the mat or on the sand.
It is saying here that nobody has rebounds. That can't be true. Well, Poteet has 2 rebounds for Virginia Tech. North Carolina, Ingram with 6 points. Carmack Ryan has scored a 3-point shot. Ingram already with 4 rebounds. Baycock with 2. All right, looks like they're going to be double teaming Baycock. He'll see a lot of that. It reminds me of when Alonzo Mourning, I know some of you don't even know who I'm talking about, when Alonzo Mourning was in college there after his, okay, I'm not sure if Alonzo stayed 4 years. I'm thinking he might have came out early, but the year before his last, let's just say it was his sophomore year. Let's say it was his sophomore year. Well, he was dominating. He was dominating teams, dominating defenses. All right, it's either his sophomore year or his junior year. Dominating defenses that year. And the last year he played, there was a lot of double teams put on him because, you know, he was just dominating one-on-one. And his not his stock, but his offensive output went down. You know, and some people before then, they were saying, oh, well, he should have came out the year before or whatever, because his draft stock would have been higher. But, you know, smarter or more intelligent minds prevail in the pros. They're like, okay, well, they've got a double team. The reason why his offensive output went down is because he was being double teamed. Baycott. You know, his I think it was his junior year where he did so much damage. I think a lot of one-on-one, but they did start double teaming him early at times. But now he's gonna see it over and over, which the pros gonna look at that and then say, hey, he still should be able to help us out. One-on-one, because that's most of the time you're going to see that in the pros, one-on-one. However, that big man role in the NBA is slowly disappearing. Well, not slowly disappearing, it has disappeared. Like, how many big guys, true big men do you see in the NBA? You see them, but you got to have more than a drop step dunk. You got to be able to, do a little bit around the rim. And a lot of the guys step out these days now.
Here's Jalen Withers, who's in the ball game.
That's not Baycott.
For Tar Heel, Tyler Nickel. And Withers scores.
Mondo looks gassed 2 minutes, and Hubert has to get him to the bench. I do coach Alonzo State 4 years. Okay, 4 years at Georgetown. Allen Iverson was the first Don Thompson player to go early after sophomore year in '96. Gotcha. 96 draft was a great draft. Happy birthday, Michael Jordan. Let's go win. Yes, sir. Armando.
Right hand fell off. Tap
grab that, baby.
And Poteet collects. And then the ball got knocked away, and Baycott comes
Baycott picks up the steal. Get it back down low.
Boy, that's tough. North Carolina's so good on the
Trimble sees something to the basket. High off the glass, can't hit it, but he is fouled on the play.
Poteet, if it is the second. And we mentioned the sophomore Tyler Nickel a year ago at Carolina, played 15 games in the conference.
There's Tyler Nickel.
Points, shot 22%.
I didn't know he went to Virginia Tech. I was wondering where he went.
History, as Dan told you. Now, for the trivia folks involved in programs, it is believed today Tyler Nickel becomes the first player to start his career at Chapel Hill and then leave for another school and return to play Carolina in Chapel Hill. Now, we could go back to prior to World War II with
interesting
institutions.
Let's see what Tyler Nickel does, guys. You know he's got to be feeling. You know he's got to be thinking, bro, it's time to go. It's time to get busy here.
I'll tell you that it is believed Tyler Nickel is the first player.
Time to get busy here. You know, coach didn't play me like I wanted to be played last year. That's why I got out of there. Trimble. But you know, you gotta believe too that those guys that were there when Tyler Nickel was there, they gotta be looking at Tyler, and you know, he's still their boy, but they still gotta look at him like I look at him. He defected. He defected. But I understand a little bit. You know, you're not getting the playing time you think you should be getting. R.J. Davis with the foul. I do like Coach putting that full court pressure on him here early. 10-14 is our score. 14:07 on the clock.
Difference for Carolina to get Trimble back in the line.
F. Wood, what's going on? Is Jordan at the game? I don't know. They hadn't said anything about him being at the game today.
That's our per game in conference playoff.
Wes, he's always been noted for his defensive ability. And
all right, Couture.
This is where the Tar Heels have struggled after their 10-game winning streak.
Padula. Now here is Nickel.
Nickel for three. Hey, you gotta believe Nickel's gonna come out and light it up when he gets a chance. Tyler Nickel hits a three. R.J. Davis finds Baycott. Baycott double team. Gets to R.J. Get out that corner. Couture is gonna be called for a reach-in foul.
Couture's gonna pick up his second foul.
Yep.
Second foul.
Dan, take us through. That's the silo, right?
The cylinder.
13:32.
And Wes, when everybody's got their space, and if you stand on the basketball court and you have a basketball in your hands,
final score: UNC.
Your elbows at a 90-degree angle. You have a
UNC 543, Virginia 6. Nope, I guarantee it's going to be closer. I know it's going to be closer because of what matchup predictor said.
Defensive player cannot get in.
Couture to the bench.
Contact, and if there is contact, it's an automatic defense.
Kudo off the screen.
Here's Kudo on a kick out.
Finds Ryan open for three. He hits the three. 13:20 on the clock. 13:20 on the clock. Padula brings it down.
He was 7 of his last 26, but he was 4 of 9
Being guarded
tonight at the Dome.
by Trimble. This is going to be Tyler Nichols.
7-point loss to the Orange.
Finds the big man down low.
Good against Washington.
Good, strong spin move on Washington.
Basket of the game. First guy other than Nickel and Collins.
15-17 is our score. Kudo brings it down on the left side of the court. Gets it to Washington. Washington swings it. They get it to Ingram. Ingram being guarded by Tyler Nichols. Ingram backs him down. Off the glass. Not high enough, but it's tipped out. Kudo for 3. Short. Ingram's going to pick up a foul.
It'll be the second on Ingram. Second on Carolina. It's the first on Harrison Ingram.
Got a couple of new bodies out there for Virginia Tech.
Carolina really doing a great job at penetrating into the defense, making the defense collapse. And then Ryan, again, we talked about the fact that he has not shot the ball well.
Let's go, Carolina. You got to hang in there, baby.
Start of the season, but he's come on lately. And that's a very
Padula hands that to, I think this name is Kidd, the big guy. Young, long 3, off the mark, rebound. Carmack Ryan up the right side. Looking at Ingram. Ingram not open. Trimble to Washington.
Now 1 for 5.
They get it down open. Washington for the slam. Nice move. Nice movement.
The defense comes running out on you.
Padula kicks it back. Kidd spinning. Left hand layup, no good. Rebound, Ingram. Gets it to Kudo. Kudo.
Across for Trimble.
Trimble cut off on the baseline. Now he takes it. Ingram for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound. Collins.
Harrison Ingram 42% on the year from behind the
Collins finds Padula at the top of the key. Excuse me, at the top of the 3-point line. He goes right.
It's really hard for the Hokies.
Bodies.
And that's a walking violation.
Bodies up Trimble, but he's going to be called for the walk. Drug that foot. Score 19-15. Carolina hanging on to the lead.
Carolina a 4-point advantage.
And we have another timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Tar Heels. All right, here are your team stats. Virginia Tech shooting 46% from the floor. Carolina only 40. 3-point shooting. Virginia Tech 60%. Are you serious? 60%. Carolina shooting 25%. They are 2 of 8. Virginia Tech 3 of 5. Free throw shooting. Virginia Tech hadn't seen the line yet. Carolina 5 of 5 for 100%. Carolina out rebounding the Hokies right now, 11 to 5. only giving the Hokies one attempt at the basket. Both teams have 3 assists. There's your steals, your blocks, turnovers. Carolina has 2. That was right at the beginning of the game. They seem to have settled down. Right now, the Hokies have 3.
He gets open. Look at the low post.
There's your fast break basket. Both teams 2. Points in the paint go to Carolina 8-4. Largest lead by either team has been 5.
Up out of the lane. He's got to be down in the lane to prevent an easy pass like that to Washington. We said Young doesn't really play that many minutes, and he just got lost in a defensive assignment.
And you see Mike Young across the way to the Virginia Tech bench talking with his staff because that was a point of emphasis today, Dan, in their walkthrough this morning. That and how would you go through the switches on the perimeter, and what a drive and score by Cadeau. Carolina pushes the lead to 6 now. Almost
Cadeau with a lead.
Well, Cadeau is a guy that's not a great three-point shooter, but boy, he can really get past you and get into the lane.
Padula to the basket.
Cadeau, what a scoop and
Lays up with the right hand.
That is a typical
Got under Cadeau.
shot. He just puts his head.
Carolina gets it up the court to Trimble.
Hokies need to get some
They swing it. Washington now with it. Hands at the Trimble. Trimble off the high screen. Finds Ingram.
ran to the corner.
Carmack Ryan. Carmack Ryan's going to be fouled by Tyler Nickel.
Dan, Carolina, am I wrong in saying Carolina is able to draw a lot of fouls by working their way to the basket?
They get really good ball and player movement, Wes. So when you move the defense around, now suddenly you can attack, and you're going to force fouls.
Step of the defense. Ted looks too comfortable at times, right? Rodney Sessom's in the house.
Not even really that close.
So here's Cormac Ryan from New York City, 86%.
Rodney Sessom tuning in from work. Appreciate it, Rodney.
Don't forget, this is
Carmack Ryan. He's fouled on the play. He hits his first free throw.
Chestnut Hill, John Meter Burrell, Mount Huckabee standing by.
Once again, everybody, hey, sorry about the plain
Center tonight, second meeting of the year.
the plain screen over here. You know, we really like the basketball court, but it's not showing up today for some reason. So we do have the play-by-play. Written play-by-play.
Carolina's aggressiveness that throws so many fouls on Virginia.
All right, Carolina with the full court trapping press.
And Carolina is
Didn't get that trap, so they went ahead and got out of it. So it's a trap first, and then man-to-man.
Here's Padula against
Padula with the crossover gets deep in the lane, and a foul's going to be called.
And Randy Steins is going to call Seth Trimble for the foul.
Seth Trimble.
Dominique Balls, Wisconsin sophomores first.
Carolina with a lead. Carolina with the lead. I think it's going to be Virginia Tech's first free throw attempt.
If there ever was one in the ACC.
17-23, 17-23 is the score. Carolina with the lead. 10 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first half. Padula on the line. Padula, wow, misses the first free throw. Didn't think that was going to happen.
Well, here comes Couture, Collins, Brandon Reckstein are going to wait at the table, and 7-foot freshman redshirt Patrick Wessler from Matthews, North Carolina, wears jersey number 5 for Virginia Tech. He's going to play for the first time since 1 minute against Georgia Tech.
It's all right, we got to break him in.
And Missoula hits the back end. That'll allow Recksteiner to get in the lineup.
Recksteiner.
Freshman from Ackworth, Georgia, who averages about 7 minutes a game in conference play.
All right, Cadeau brings the ball down
in the game because of the foul call.
right off the Carolina logo.
He's in there. He's looking for his score.
Swings that over to Trimble. Trimble looking for the big guy. He's not open.
And there's
Gets it to him.
Armando now. And on
Armando spins on the baseline. Reverse layup is good. Complains about the foul, but get back, big man. Let's go. Don't worry about that. Padula being guarded by Trimble.
Here's Recksteiner for Nickel. Remember Nickel plays with a foul. Couture on the foul on the floor.
They find Collins. He's on the left side being guarded by Trimble. Trimble jumps. Stay on the floor, Trimble.
This is for the first time.
But he does get the rebound after the miss. Trimble brings it down himself.
North Carolina's been very
They're looking to get it to the big man. They do. He goes to work quickly. He's too big.
Patrick Wessler.
4 quick points for Baycott.
That's a great job by North Carolina to go right at the inexperienced.
Padula slows it down, gets it over to Collins. Collins
9-point
to the
lead.
big guy.
Largest.
Couture kicks it, bounce pass to Tyler Nickel for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound, Ingram. Gets it to Trimble up the court. Ryan had a 3, turned it down. Little push shot. No good, but who is there to clean it up? Your boy, Harrison Ingram.
Points, 8 rebounds.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
First 11 minutes. The lead is 11 at Smith Center in Chapel.
Ingram is the glue, guys. He is the glue. When he's on, he's the glue. When he is on, he's the glue. Snatches all kinds of rebounds. Like I can't believe at this point I can't believe that Baycott is still the leading rebounder for this year. He may not be, but I tell you what, that Brandon Ingram does everything. All right, let's just hope he continues to play well today. Big Baycott getting that ball down and going quickly before the double team comes. And if the double team does come, you just immediately get it out of the double team. Swing it. Carolina at home, shooting well.
Wow, Wessler's 7 feet tall, Wes. He's a big, strong kid, but he's only played a total of 5 minutes prior to this game in ACC action. And Armando Baycott is one of the most experienced post players.
Rodney Sessoms has hit that like button. Let's check real quick before they get back. How many likes do we have so far? 5 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So hitting the like button. Let's run it up. Run up the likes. Make the algorithm go crazy.
Hokies are 7 of 16 from the floor.
Maybe we can get 20 people in here today. Let's go Tar Heels.
As we played about 11 minutes.
The pressure on the ball has limited what the Hokies have been able to do offensively.
All right, Kidd hands that off. This is Couture. Couture off the screen. Long shot by Reckstein. Misses. Rebound.
And over 40% of Virginia Tech's offense field goal attempts come from 3. But
pass in traffic.
Collins.
Oh, what a block by Withers. Kidd with the rebound, though. And it go. I thought it might have went off, Kidd. So I think Baycott maybe is going to be called for a foul. Withers runs it down.
Withers was coming, and a really nice job by Lynn Kidd to get the rebound, but that's a clean block.
Yeah, that pass down there by Kudo was in a lot of traffic.
He didn't panic in there. He was surrounded, but
Baycott couldn't get to it.
Recksteiner out.
Watch the screen. Watch the easy screen. They get it to Kidd. Hand that to Padula. Padula to the basket. Jump stop equals 1 step.
You don't see the jump stop much.
You do not see the jump stop a lot. I'm trying to teach my kids that. Nobody wants to hear it. Kudo picks it up, gets it to Baycott. Baycott can't find anybody to hand it to right now. Finally gets it to R.J. Davis. Back to Baycott. To the basket. Scoop shot. No good. Tips it in, though.
Another offensive rebound.
Yep.
Padula brings it down, being picked up by R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis forcing him to his right. This is going to be Tyler Nickel. He wants to go to the basket. Sort of out of control. It is accidentally tipped in. I think they're going to wipe that out of there. Wipe it off. The point doesn't count.
So now both of the principal bigs for Virginia Tech have 2 each.
And we have another timeout. Ruth, what's going on? Go Heels. That's what we're talking about. Let's play our theme song. Okay, we got a timeout on the court. Virginia Tech scoring. Kidd has 2 points. Collins with 7. Padula has poured in 5 points, and off the bench, Tyler Nickel, 6 points. Leading a rebounder for Virginia is 6 points. He has 3 rebounds. Kudo has 2. Ryan has 8. Off the bench, Washington, Wizards, and Trimble all have 2 points and 6 points off the bench. For the Tar Heels, our leading scorer, R.J. Davis, has not scored yet. He does have 1 assist. Nobody in foul trouble. Ingram, Davis, Baycott all have 1. For Virginia Tech, Kidd and Couture both have two fouls. Tar Heel K in the house. Tar Heel K. What's going on, Tar Heel K? Carolina leads by 12, 32 to 20, 7 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first. I think it was an issue with the shot clock. Now Kudo brings it to the right side. Crossover dribble, gets deep in the lane. Left hand layup is good. Padula brings it down. Carolina extends their lead to 14. Collins on the right side. They swing it back to Padula, trying to get it to Poti. He sets the screen up top. Padula, following jumper, and Kudo picks up a foul. Padula with that little chicken wing. Shots go awry for North Carolina. 2 empty possessions. Got to play some defense here, both teams. Gets it to Couture. Couture not doing a lot of scoring either. Poti hands it back to Couture. Couture gets it to Poti. And the lay is good. It's going to be a travel. Called by Padula.
flying in there.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. That maid boy in the back there, one of the maid kids. I think that's the youngest one.
That's a direct quote from his coach, and it is true.
All right. Then he gets the ball in. Come on, Carolina. We can't get slack now. Only on the 11-point lead right now. Collins, 5-15. Layup and a foul on the play is what I'm talking about right here. Just like that. Just like Carolina had a run right there, 14-point lead. Just like that. A little lackadaisicalness, if that's a word. Just like that. Just like that, Virginia Tech has it back under double figures. 26-35. Just that quick, ladies and gentlemen. Carmack Ryan turns down the three. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's go. Get back to fundamentals. Get back to cohesiveness. Carolina gets it in. R.J. Davis trying to find his shot. Ingram got too deep not to take that shot. R.J. Davis step back three. No good. Rebound. Carmack Ryan goes strong to the basket. Misses it. But Washington cleans it up for him. Back to a 10-point lead. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first. It's going to be Padula. Keeps it. They swing to Collins. Collins, long three. Rattles that one in. Virginia Tech is going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's ACC basketball. So R.J. Davis, only 1 point on the day. Carmack Ryan with the ball. Screen set by Ingram. He turns it down. Now he takes it. Gets a free throw line. Floater, no good. Rebound. Padula, shortest guy on the court. Brings it down. He's picked up by Carmack Ryan. He goes all the way to the basket. High layup is no good. Carolina has a number. Strong move to Davis for a layup, and it's good. Nice pass there by Ingram. Made the right decision. Collins brings it down this time for the Hokies. Collins wants to shoot the ball. He loses it momentarily, and it's a turnover. Pass down to Davis. Hard on the layup for him. Oh, it's erased. A foul is called, and Davis still on the ground. Hey, how you like that little short sleeve my man has on for Virginia Tech? That right there, I guarantee you that right there is going to catch on. That little half sleeve. I mean, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it a lot. I haven't seen it ever. That right there is going to catch on. Guarantee you're going to have a lot more people next year wearing that sleeve. He has. And it may be because he has I don't know if he has a shoulder issue or whatever. It looks kind of cool. Tyler Nichols comes back into the game. That's right, lead Tyler Nichols. We can get a very big lead in the second team substantial minutes. I hope we do too, Tar Heel K, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Every time I look at matchup predictor gives Carolina or whoever a huge percentage to win this game. Like they give Carolina 85% to win this game. 85%. That means Virginia Tech only 14. It never turns out like that. That seems like it should be a blowout every time. Every time it's not. All right, Bo T gets it down low and he scores. That keeps Virginia Tech connected, ladies and gentlemen. Screen set. R.J. Davis floater. It's good. R.J. Davis. He has floater from the free throw line. 3:51 And the wine and cheese crowd, they get on their feet, imploring the defense to step up. Tyler Nickel. Hans Couture for three. He finally gets it. And you guys know when a shooter, that's all a shooter wants to see is that ball go through one time. Harris still handling the ball. I wish you would go ahead and pass it. Ingram, though, knows what he's doing. Shoots over Nickel. That is the Tyler Nickel. Padula brings it down. 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. Padula, he don't fear nobody. Gets it over Tyler Nickel for three. Tyler Nickel knows these baskets. You gotta respect that, guys. He knows the baskets. That's 2 threes in a row. That'll keep anybody in the game. So right there, got another timeout. Virginia Tech will not leave. They're not gonna leave. Like I keep saying, it's the ACC. The ACC is getting down close to March Madness. Every team getting their act together, learning each other, gelling, and so you shouldn't expect any team to get blown out. At least I don't. Oh, my bad, Tari, okay. I forgot I had it up. We'll make sure after this timeout I do it. Sean Crawley, they got to stop giving up points in bunches. Need consistent stops. And the lead always dwindles down. Come on here. Do you all think it's time to sit Carmack for a while and see what someone else can do?
Sorry, Harrison Ingram's already got the double-double, Dan. It's his 9th of the year and the 14th of his career here in this first half. Connor Couture had his first points a moment ago. You see the three-point shooting, you see the free throws, and Hubert Davis was not shy about taking that timeout a moment ago.
No, he wasn't. He didn't like the sudden turn.
Hey, I don't know, Tari. Okay, if he's doing good, I mean, even I have a tendency, like if I have a starter and the starter's doing good, yeah, I like to keep him out there. But yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying there. But in that, who do we put out there?
Got 40 or more.
I guess.
In their third straight ball game. Nobody said the offense has been an issue, right? Here's Ryan.
Tar Heel K with a long, still not Tar Heel K, but Ryan with a long three. Yeah, who do we put out there?
Indiana, that'll be the 7th.
Withers
on Carolina, so 1-1 with 2:51 to play.
Take out
and MJ Collins, I think. will shoot the free throws.
All right, yeah, this is getting closer than I wanted to get.
So let's see.
So you got Ingram. It could be Ingram, RJ, and Trimble out there. Well, I got you. We got guys that could definitely give Carmack Ryan a spell.
Dan, it was his first double figure.
It could be RJ Kudo.
Of the year.
RJ Kudo.
Don't forget the ACC Huddle's got
and Trimble.
Draft introduction show coming up Monday night, 8 o'clock.
Wojcik.
By position, look at the ACC players who could get their name called in Detroit in late April. Kelsey Riggs with Field Yates, Jordan Reed, and Matt Miller. Part of our coverage here on ACC
All right, it's
Network.
a 5-point lead by North Carolina.
Yep.
Hunter Couture has seen the ball go in one time.
Freddie Johnson at
He's the shooter.
School, by the way, the all-time winningest coach in North Carolina High School.
It's going to be Ingram. Ingram being guarded by Tyler Nickel. Spin move, and it's blocked.
Boy, that's a heck of a defense. Sure is. Terrific play by Nickel.
Collins gets it Padula. Padula back to Collins for three.
And he misses on the three.
Rebound, Ingram. Ingram slows it down. Gets it to R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis with that look in his eye like he wants to score. They get it to Washington. Washington swings it over to Carmack. Ryan Carmack finds Ingram. Ingram turns down the three.
10 to shoot with R.J. Davis.
9 seconds to shoot. R.J. Davis goes to the basket. Jump stop off the glass. Oh, rims out on him.
Look at this third try.
But Ingram slaps it out. Reset. 14 on the shot clock. R.J. Davis. Trimble.
All the way through. Trying to scoop it up.
It's off of Trimble. And it's going to be Virginia Tech's ball. 147 on the clock. To me, Trimble is most consistent, yeah.
Davis and Trimble. Couture's going out. Jaden Young is coming back. For Virginia Tech, Poteet is out.
All right, Carolina has faltered just a little bit here in the closing minutes.
So they're just trying to save their guys.
Virginia Tech just consistent, not scoring a bunch of points, but just consistent, stays in it. Collins, no, that's not Collins.
And Kudo runs it down.
Missed. Kudo with the rebound. Carolina needs some points right here. Ingram swings it over to Trimble.
Yeah, we're going to get a foul on Wesley.
Foul's going to be called on Wessler.
That is 10 now on the Hokies with
still with a minute 28 seconds. Tar Heels in the bonus.
Well, we're 5 wide at halftime. Kelsey Riggs, Luke Hancock, Joel Berry.
No matter how we get them, we got to get points right here. Let's go, Washington. Hit your free throws, buddy.
That'll be fight to the finish.
It's like a 1-and-1. He hits the first one. 128 on the clock. 128 on the clock. North Carolina 45. Trying to maintain a lead here on Virginia Tech to 39. Washington has his last one.
Offense for defense there, Dan?
Absolutely.
Misses.
But they got that wide open.
That's a couple missed by the Tar Heels. Padula brings it down. 118 on the clock. Padula, who was left. Spin move. It's off of Padula. 110 on the clock. Carolina needs to score a few points here. Good block. It does go off Padula's shoulder.
He already left his feet to shoot. Really good defense by those
Kudo. Trying to get R.J. Davis off the screen. They do. He turns. He shoots. That's good, ladies and gentlemen.
Virginia Tech had cut it down to 5.
Couple of possessions left in
Padula loves driving to his left. Watch the spin move.
Pushed it up.
Rebound, Wessler. Just get your hands up. Good block, Washington with great defense.
Just because you get an offensive rebound, West.
32 seconds on the clock. Coach Davis calls a timeout. Want to get some points right here before halftime. 39-48 Tar Heels.
Chapel Hill.
Yeah. And Tar Heel, okay, you gotta believe it's gotta be on his mind. It's gotta be on his mind. He probably got Virginia, when he got Virginia Tech, you know, he probably went and looked at the schedule and said, when do we play Carolina? When we play Carolina, the reason I left, you know, is because he wasn't getting no playing time, and he wasn't. Everybody here knows that all the guys that left, like none of them left. It wasn't really a shock because I'd been saying it during the year that I'll be surprised if Tyler Nichols stays because he just his playing time was just, it was no consistency. You know, I don't know. We don't know what they were doing last year as far what Coach Davis was doing last year as far as deciding who plays, because he played some of those guys like a bunch during the game, and then you wouldn't see him for 2 games. You know, so I know a lot of them got frustrated.
As we wind down this first half.
But yeah, Tyler Nichols out there showing off now. He's like, yeah, I'm going to show you why you should have kept me. All right, Carolina. Kudo.
There's Kudo.
Nice play, son. It's going to be Collins with it. Don't foul him on the 3-point. Collins shoots it. And Carolina with a little bit of a spurt right there at the end. With about a minute and 20 some seconds on the clock, Carolina scores a bunch of about what's that? Like 6 points basically. And moves his lead back up at halftime. So what that should show you is we can't get lackadaisical, we can't get complacent in this game. We've got to stay. You got to keep your head on a swivel. That's a football term. You've got to keep your mind in the game. We cannot get sloppy because every time we do, Virginia Tech is going to take advantage of it, which they should. Hey, this is two college basketball teams, 2 ACC basketball teams playing each other. Carolina, the better record. You're expecting them to win, but you cannot take any team for granted. Right? Fear no man, respect all. And look, who do we have on the analysis team right here? Boeheim.
I'm not sure why we need all these people.
Boeheim. Boo.
You were going to say that you were going to leave us, so I was
Boo.
going to get ready for them, and then we're taking it.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Okay, perfect.
Anybody but Boeheim.
After this halftime,
And he deserves another boo.
another game to get to that's in action right now, though, and that's another top 10 team that's playing. It is.
All right. Let's go over the stats real quick. All right, for Virginia Tech, Kidd has 2 points. Collins with 10 to lead his team. Padula has 6 points. Couture with 3. Poteet 7 points off the bench. Tyler Nichols in his return to North Carolina, 9 points. He is 3 of 4 from behind the arc. And Young off the bench with 2 points. Probably a pretty I would say emotional return for Tyler Nichols. You know, not the sappy type. You know, he's like, hey, if I'm going to be in tune for any game, it's going to be this game. All right, he's still not starting, but Tyler Nichols is a sophomore, so he's got plenty of time. Wonder if he's going to stay the rest of his years at Virginia Tech. For North Carolina, Ingram leading the Tar Heels with 11 points. He also already has 12 rebounds. Baycott, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Cadeau has 6 points. R.J. Davis with 10. Carmack Ryan has 8 points. And the bench for North Carolina has scored 9 points, 5 of those from Washington. Withers and Trimble both have 2. Virginia Tech shooting at 41% from the floor. Carolina now 47. 3-point shooting. Carolina has only hit 3. They're 25% from behind the arc. The Hokies are 42.9. They've hit 6 out of 14. Free throw shooting. Keeping the Carolina Tar Heels with a little bit of a lead right there. They're shooting 84.6% from the field. They've only missed 2. Virginia Tech 71.4. They are 5 of 7. Rebounding. Carolina out rebounding the Hokies 25-16. Assists go to the Hokies though. They are 9. Carolina with only 6. They got to keep moving that ball. There's your steals, your blocks, turnovers. Hokies 5. Carolina has 4. Fast break baskets now. Little edge to North Carolina 6-2. Points in the paint go to North Carolina 28-14. And Carolina's largest lead, 14, got that large lead, and as usual, we get a little bit complacent, start to feel like we can do whatever, and that's when we start making mistakes and allow that other opposite team to stay in the game with us. So no blowouts. No blowouts the rest of the year, I'll say. All right. Looks like this is a game of spurts here. And that's whenever Carolina takes their foot off the gas defensively. Dale Parker, thank you. The latest to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks for hitting that sub button right there. And thank you everyone for hitting that like button. Let's see, before we get back in, where we are now. Oh, we're at the 9 likes. Appreciate that. Here you go, everybody. Here you go. Thank you for everyone tuning in. Thank you for all my blue wrenchers, all my mods for tuning in and hanging out. This is what we do. It's become a Saturday ritual. I don't even want to call it a ritual. This is what we do. Everybody, if you're a Carolina fan, you watch the Carolina game. Glad I got some people to watch the game with. Only thing that can make this better is Carolina wins, and if for some reason, somehow our my basketball graphic shows up, which I meant the court graphic, which I don't think it is this today. It's not gonna happen today. And that's fine. All right, everybody. We'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out. See you in a minute.
pretty happy with that, but the Hokies gave up 50, the most they've given up in a half all year.
Out of the double team, Baycott, Ingram, Ryan. Bounds away on a deep three. Cormac hit his first two, and has now missed his last three.
All right, Carolina comes out with a miss there by Cormac Ryan. Baycott with the steal.
6 turnover by the Hokies opens their offense.
Let's go get some points right here. Ingram, they're looking for the big man. They finally get it to Baycott. One-on-one. Double team, swings it out. Back to him.
Baycott with 12 to shoot. He'll bang in on Kidd, put it up. There's 3 on one Kidd.
Baycott with that attempted drop step. He's going to be fouled by Kidd. That's going to be 3 on Kidd.
His arms down against Baycott, so he picks up his 3rd foul. And I think that's hard for any
Coach gets Poteet up and out just as quickly as he did in the first half.
One-on-one, but I'm not sure there's a lot of people who can manage any better than Kidd's team.
Dan, there's some aspects of today's very modern college basketball that have got some old school in them. That's one of them, it feels like.
Armando Baycott with the first free throw, and that is good.
Baycott has really helped himself, Wes, from the free throw line this year. He's really improved his free throw percentage. So he makes you pay for it when you foul.
82% against the league. 7 points now for Richmond's Armando Baycott.
And Baycott hits both. North Carolina with the full court man pressure.
To spell Kidd in Mike Young's lineup.
It's going to be Couture bringing it down now. Gets it to Collins on the right side.
Couture.
Trying to get it back down to finally Padula. Pulls up at the elbow. Kind of high right there. Rebound Armando. Gets it to Cadeau. Cadeau on the left side. Penetrates and comes back out. Now to get to R.J. Davis. Back to Cadeau. Cadeau with the stutter step. Gets down low there. Wants to shoot it. Not there. Gets it to R.J. Davis. 11 seconds to shoot. They find Ingram. He's got the mismatch. Now he's triple teamed. He didn't see Armando. Long three by Davis is good. I'm having technical difficulties here. You guys see?
Here's Barron trying to answer. Cannot. And Poteet gets
shot
the second chance with a long
by Barron. He couldn't hit it. Poteet with the rebound. Padula, he's a little, he seems undersized out there, but he fears nobody. Padula with the 2. Reverse layup.
Well, there's a way.
They get it to Armando. Left hand layup, no good.
Here's the Hokies.
Padula goes against 2 guys. Cormac Ryan says, get that out of here. Let's get this. Here we go.
Inside, then it went outside, and Cadeau just a great job.
Yeah, a few minutes ago, some seconds ago, when I think who was it? Ingram was triple teamed. He just didn't see Armando under the basket. Might have been a hard pass to get to him, and he kicked it out to I think it was Kudo. And Kudo found R.J. Davis. He hit the 3.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know what's going on. What's transpired. Elijah Poteet is in the corner where Rashid Zayoud,
Coach Davis,
Virginia Tech basketball trainer,
having a little talk with the referee, but Poteet looks like he's trying to get in a contact lens, having a lot of trouble.
Cormac Ryan was 10. Next closest behind that was 9.
Wes, what that means is while you were on the court, your team outscored the other team by whatever, and then Cadeau's
11 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here.
I think that's what Mike Young is complaining about. The contact lens didn't come out, but had some help from
Thank you all for hitting that like button. And thank you to our newest subscriber, Dale Parker. Yeah, as you can see right here, ladies and gentlemen, 18-10. We're trying to get up to 2,000 before March Madness is over, before the college basketball national champion has been named. Poteet gets his hand on it, and R.J. Davis is going to draw the foul. snatching that rebound. Carolina getting their hands on all the little loose rebounds, and that's what you got to do.
It's been a rough rebounding day for Hope.
Dan, Mike Young,
so far, so good. Hope we can stay consistent the rest of the season. Get that double bye, that double bye for the ACC tournament. That would be cool. R.J. Davis, do we want the double bye?
Got on the cut to the basket, and
oh, that's a charge?
Offensive foul.
Wow.
Yep.
Listen, that's one of those
can we see that again?
Rarely see anymore, because
that was a charge?
In position before the offensive.
That's a charge?
Foot, and again, that's a bang call that was really close.
Yeah, that no, you let that go. If you don't call a foul on it, you let it go.
But if you're going to get a charge, you got to be there early.
That wasn't a charge. Not in my book anyway. All right, Padula rings it down. 41-55. 17-13 on the clock. They swing it. Collins now. Poteet gets it to Couture. Couture at the elbow. Just throws it up. Wow. You call a charge on Baycock down there. And then this is a foul.
Couture is just looking for the foul here.
Yeah, this is a... Okay, well, maybe. I let that go too.
So he didn't really have his guarding position.
All right, Couture.
I think that's why that foul was called. That's a break for Virginia Tech.
Fourth point for Couture. Mike Young said in the offseason about Hunter Couture, company man if there ever was one. He said,
Couture hits both of his free throws.
Legacy at Virginia Tech will not be just winning, it will be what he meant to the program moving 10 years down the road. So
Kudo gets it back to R.J. Davis for three. Can't hit it. And Poteet holds Baycott from getting that rebound.
So now Kidd, Barron, Poteet, all with three. Virginia Tech's 3 team fouls here in the second half.
When you get great ball movement, and that's what North Carolina has been getting, you force the defense to move.
43-55, 16-53 on the clock.
Now, they're not usually in good position.
Carolina will take this out under their own basket.
What happened here? They move the defense around.
Hey, can you guys hear the audio?
Players have a chance to be in pretty good position for the offensive rebound.
It's supposed to be play-by-play, live audio, and chat reaction. Kudo.
There's another Hokie foul.
He's going to pick up a foul. He's going to draw a foul. It's going to be on Padula.
Virginia Tech.
And just like in the first half, Wes, the fouls are piling up on the Hokies because the Tar Heels have been extremely aggressive, driving the ball and really fighting on the offensive boards.
Kudo throws it to Baycott. Baycott's able to save it. Kudo loses it.
And then it's turned over.
This is Couture. Gets it down the court. Padula steadily attacking.
Dribble drive by Padula. Second on Cormac Ryan. Third.
Was that on the floor?
Club. And here comes Seth Trump.
Hey, next little timeout we get right here.
Kudo's spot. Withers and Washington.
I gotta look up Kudo. See just how big he is. He's probably like 6'2".
Kind of a wobbly start to the second half here, man.
Not a little bit, Wes. But you expected Virginia Tech to come out and really try to get back in the game.
All right, Poteet goes out of the game. Withers in there for North Carolina. Trimble picks up Collins. Oh, good spin move.
In traffic and scores.
And this is going to be Kidd. I think it's his fourth point today. R.J. Davis on the left side, still dribbling. Finds Washington. Washington can hit that. Playing like a big man. Layup, no good. And it's still going to be here in Carolina. That was a nice move by Washington. Just couldn't finish. It's a 10-point lead by the Tar Heels right now, ladies and gentlemen. 16:04 on the clock. Game is still not decided. Too much. Let's go. Got to get it in.
Carolina +9 on the glass.
Trimble hands out to R.J. Davis. 14 seconds on the clock. R.J. Davis being guarded by Couture.
Washington screen. Here's Ingram.
Skip pass over to Trimble. Trimble takes the baseline. Drops it off to Washington for the slam. Good ball movement by Carolina. 15:42 on the clock. Padula on the right side. Loves to go left. Couture off the screen. Gets it down to Kidd. Kidd.
Lowers the shoulder, put it up, score.
A bunch of work. I thought he traveled too. A foul was called. I never saw the foul. I would like to see that replay, but it was called.
For the moment, Jalen Washington's dunk cuts it, and then here's the bucket by Kidd to make it 10 as we go to.
All right, I guess the foul was called there when he had his head down.
I always say these buckets. The Hokies.
All right.
Anything you
Carolina shows signs of pulling away, but every time they do, the Hokies figure out a way to keep scoring. We have a timeout. See, Coach G, I told you Trimble is better than Carmack. You know what, Tar Heel K, I'm gonna really look at that. I'm gonna really look at that and evaluate it and see what I think. Even though Carmack's shot is not, I mean, he's sort of, I don't know if you call him streaky or what. I think he's a better outside shooter than Trimble. Trimble is definitely more athletic. As far as their defense, I've always said Trimble was a good defensive player. You know, borderline great. Carmack Ryan he's a feisty defensive player. You know, he don't mind hustling. So I don't know. I don't know if coach is looking at it's maybe the size difference there. And here's another thing. I'm gonna get on my Leaky Black trail like I was last year. But I always said for Leaky Black last year, I was like, if Leaky Black can score 10 points a game, he can make it in the pros, man. Because that's what I want to see Leaky do. The longest tenure of any UNC basketball player. Went through some times getting with injury and stuff like that. Even went went through some you know, mental. As far as wanting to score or shoot the ball there, I think his junior year or the year before he left. But you know, he got through it. He got through it, and I was always said if he could score like 8 to 10 points a game and play the defense that he plays with the size he has, he could make He could make the NBA, and he did. He literally made the NBA. And so with Trimble's a lot shorter and all that, but he's got good defense. He's daggone athletically talented. Like he's probably the best athlete on the team. I mean, his athleticism, I think, is a little bit better than anybody else on the team. I don't think he's looking for his shot right now. At the beginning of the year, this year, I thought he was. I was like, this kid right here, when he attacks the basket, he's so athletic, he could finish strong at the rim. And I think in the last few games, he's attacked the rim but hadn't finished, and I think that's getting to him a little bit. But he's definitely more athletic than Carmack Ryan.
almost 5 minutes old here in this 90th meeting between the two schools. But first and 15.
All right, another turnover.
Number 7 on Carolina. The Tigers have given it away twice in their last 3 possessions. Tyler Nickel. Short number good.
Off the screen. Nickel. Keeping Virginia Tech in. It's a 7-point lead. They swing it over. Trying to get it to Baycott. They do. Turns quickly. Baycott made a little bit harder than I thought he should have, but he still finished it. Reverse layup is good. 14:50, 14:35 on the clock. This is Collins bringing it down on the left side. Padula back to Collins. Hadn't heard anything from Collins in a while there. I'm sure he's trying to get off. Couture for 3. Rims out. Good box out by Armando Baycott on Kidd.
He clapped his hands in frustration after that play, Wes, because
Couture usually drains that.
He's shooting 50% from 3 in ACC play coming in. He's only 1 for 4.
R.J. Davis gets it to Withers, back to R.J. R.J. trying to get it to Baycott. Baycott gets it off the glass, is good. Padula brings it on the left side of the court. It's 13:54 on the clock. Padula drives, doesn't want to give it up. Finally finds Kidd. Kidd travel, wasn't called. He shoots it. Rebound. Ingram down the middle. Hasn't given it up. Let's go pass it. Withers goes by his man. And one. Withers with the, I don't want to say circus shot. Body control.
Somehow still got it up on the glass.
Collins did not do a very good job defensively here, Wes. You can't run at a guy who still has his dribble. And Withers did lose his balance, Wes, but what a nice job recovering.
Kidd should have helped out on that, though.
Did a nice job screening inside.
All right, Withers to the basket. Scores.
Kid. He'll have to go to the bench.
And the free throw doesn't go. Went halfway down and came back out on him.
The Hokies make a little run. The Tar Heels have responded so far.
All right, it's going to be Collins. Gets that to Couture. Couture quickly gets it to, I think that's Wessler. Couture off the screen. Gets to the free throw line. Follow-away jumper is good for him.
Couture missed his second field goal. 7 now for the Orlando grad student. And that ball got kicked. It will stay with Carolina.
Trimble trying to get that to Armando Baycott. It goes out of bounds. Still going to be Carolina ball. Jason Rogers, what's up?
With 3 fouls.
His score 57-47 Heels. Who's ball? It is 52-63. It is now Carolina ball.
Monday night and next Saturday at Pitt.
Kudo finds Armando. It somehow gets into R.J. Davis's hand. And Withers is going to be called for a foul. It's 52-63. 52-63, Jason Rogers, if you're still in here.
That came in losing 3 of their last 4 on the season. 5 of 6 road games.
But Barron that time really made sure he blocked out Withers.
12 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game.
That's kind of aggressiveness on the
Padula brings it down. They're running the same play. They're going to try to get it to Couture. Poteet.
On Trumbull's reach. 6 on Carolina.
Nice little play right there for Virginia.
On Seth Trumbull. And it's been a different story for Virginia.
And a bounce pass by Couture to Poteet. Poteet is fouled going to the basket.
Dan 5 and 2 in ACC play at the Castle.
They got options off of that play. Poteet shot it the last time, missed it.
Coming into today.
This time they go through the whole thing and they step out on Poteet, which they should, and step out on Couture, and Poteet go to the basket for the bounce pass. All right, Carolina needs to score right here. It's back down under single digits. It's a 9-point lead by the Tar Heels. 12 minutes and 36 seconds. They get it to Trimble. They find the big man. He almost steps out of bounds. He gets it. Oh, come on, Withers. Withers can't. It's something always happening to Withers. Couture comes down, shoots it, misses, and Padula gets a rebound, throws it up. This time, Carolina dodges a bullet. Wow, Poteet had a slam dunk. Finish. Trumbull finishes at the rim. That's what I'm talking right there, athleticism. I see, I hear you, Tar Heel K. He just got like a 10-day contract with like a week ago. Yeah, he did. He had a lot of playing time with the Hornets. Poteet. Yeah, they call it charge on Baycott on some old bull, and that right there isn't called. Carolina moving the ball. Double team, they get it to Baycott. Baycott is fouled on the play, and the layup is good. And that is on Barron.
Virginia Tech with 11:33 to go, and Armando Baycott now 8.5, 14 in the ball game. Tar Heels at the line to extend.
Hey, you gotta respect the way, or love the way Baycott does move without the ball. He's not a big man that just sits and posts up in one spot. He moves well without the ball. You know, you got to give a little bit of that credit to how the offense is set up, but he doesn't mind moving. I love that for the big man. All right, we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, because Ruth has been in here for a while, for a little bit. We don't have many ladies that stop by. Punkylicious sometimes. Sean Graw, they're letting Tech get away with some, but Baycott responds with the bucket. Stop letting Tech bounce off ropes. knock their block off. Yep, knock their block off like rock'em sock'em robots. Withers come on, finish that dunk. Nice job by Trimble. Get into the cup. Yep. All right. Let's see. Am I wrong with the score on this? No, it's good. All right. So.
ACC basketball, college basketball in the game.
Kid, 7 points.
Years ago,
Collins has 10.
Years as a head coach,
Padula with 8. Couture 7. Poteet has 11 off the bench, and Nichols has 11. The bench is keeping these guys in it.
He was a great coach.
For North Carolina, Ingram with 11, Baycott 14, Kudo has 6, RJ Davis has 13. Needs to get 2 more points to continue his 15-point a game stretch. 8 points by Ryan, and off the bench, that is going to be 15 points for our bench. 7 Washington, Withers, and Trimble both have 4.
They really got him ramped up. Remember, they used to play hail to the Chiefs when he came
to the chief. He just in the peace symbol, leaving the floor, the V for victory at the end of the games. And, I mean, Lefty Driesell, and of course, we're coming up on the 50th anniversary of one of the greatest games ever played, the greatest basketball game ever played in the history of this league. The 1974 championship game between NC State and Maryland, which will certainly celebrate in D.C., I'm sure, this year. And Lefty Driesell was a huge part of that. Even to the point that he got on the team bus at the end of the night in Greensboro to tell NC State to go win the national championship. Because they felt they played their national championship game that night. We lose at 92, one of the great figures in all of basketball at any level. And Lefty Driesell was not. And our best to
Lefty Driesell died. I knew they were talking about him, but I didn't know that.
Baycott's got 17. The lead is
prayers to Lefty's family.
10 moment now for Carolina at 70-60.
Now the Hokies keep fighting away, Wes. They just can't get stopped.
And there's Padula drawing a foul. My fault. Joyce passed away. I beg your pardon. Thank you. But our thoughts and prayers to Coach's family. 4 fouls now on Baycott. Or beg your pardon. The foul was on. As Padula knocks the.
That was on R.J. Davis.
That is 9. Davis.
10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second.
Still 3 on Armando Baycott as Padula is.
Right, it wasn't 4 fouls. The foul was on 4.
Foul was on 4. Thanks. Good call.
Wes, suddenly we have an 8-point game.
Yep.
Carolina's got to keep scoring.
Kick out for
Ryan for 3. Hits that one.
Again, great ball movement results in a great shot. And the Tar Heels are sensing a little bit of a Hokie run, Wes. They've been able to convert.
Padula answers, cannot. Rattled out on it. 14 rebounds for Ingram.
That's only a good shot if it goes in the basket, Wes.
Catch Baycott.
Baycott got the touch today, baby.
Baycott has got 13 and a half, Dan, 19 in the ball game.
There's just nothing they can do with it inside with their guys in foul trouble.
Timeout. Mike Young will take a pause here because it's, Dan said it got inside of 10. Carolina's put 2 in a row. From the floor on, Cormac Ryan another 3, his 3rd of the day.
Hey, Armando Baycott looking very, hey, he's got the touch today around the basket, even outside the basket. Those off the glass, he's putting it right where it needs to go in. They're playing pretty good basketball. I like the way Armando Baycott, once the ball gets down there, he realizes what's happening. He's either making a quick move or he's seeing the double team coming and immediately getting rid of that ball so Carolina can move it and have wide open shots or good looks. All right, so there's our score. With 9 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock, Carolina 75, Virginia 62. Virginia not going anywhere, and it's a good time, let's do a little player update. What I call it? Update? Not an update. Little player stat right here. Individual player session right here. All right. Padula, he is 6'1". He's a 6'1" junior. Not afraid of anything, from Edmond, Oklahoma. Averages 15.8 points a game. I believe it. He attacks the basket. 4.5 assists at 6'1". There's a lot of these guys at 6'1" that play like that and are good college players, but then that size hinders them in the next level. are on the next level. Hunter Couture, 6'3", 200 pounds, from Orlando, Florida. Averages about 14.5 points. He's a decent sized guard. Heck, a good sized guard, actually. But for the next level, what would he be? Point guard at 6'3". Collins, 6'4", 195, from Clover, South Carolina. He averages about 5.8 points a game. I would think he'd average more from what I've seen from him today.
Hey, Dan.
Well, he has been outstanding inside. He's 5 of 6 from the field. He's 3 of 3 from the free throw.
Tyler Nickel.
He's got an assist. He's got a couple of
nice. Is Tyler a guard?
Attacking foul trouble in the first half. He's just taking over in there. And
Yeah, guard. Nice size guard at 6'7".
It's very difficult when
I know that's one reason why Carolina recruited him, a big guard.
Collins into traffic, feeds Poteet, and here's the fourth on Baycott, I think. No, it's going to be on Cadeau.
Cadeau reached in. You know, I think if I'm Elliot Cadeau in that situation, I just let Armando Baycott. No reason to reach in like that.
Here's Poteet to shoot two. 71% of the line.
All right, Poteet at the line for Virginia Tech, his first.
Well, we got work
Goes in for him.
this morning. We found a photo I want you to see here today. Look at this, the tall Virginia. Uh-oh, yeah. I didn't get it. Some boys got it. I promise. There it is. How's that? ACC tournament's going by. That's the old Greensboro Coliseum. You can tell because the lights around the rim of the ceiling, huh?
Lefty
I don't know. The tall Virginia had some hair in those
and
days.
Dan Bonner.
It's a different color than it is now. There's a lot more of it.
Distinguished.
All right, 9 minutes. They get it to Baycott. Baycott goes quickly.
Inside again. This is for just a second.
Can't score this time on that reverse.
Where did they come up with that?
Oh, I don't know.
I know.
64-75. Collins. That's what I'm saying right there. I can't believe he only averages, what was that, 5 points a game?
He's got 14.
Yeah, Collins is a smooth scorer right there.
9, and there's Cadeau.
Cadeau off the glass on the right side, a lay.
Into the lead, gotten it down below double figures. North Carolina has had the answer.
66-77. Let's get a stop right here, Carolina. Collins picks up his dribble, gets it to Poteet for the slam dunk.
Now with 7.5, 15.
All right, let's go. We can't trade baskets.
Better job getting the ball inside in this half. They really struggled to do that in the first half. Now can they get a stop?
Davis for Baycott. There's Ingram.
Ingram swings it. Cadeau.
Closed out nicely.
Yeah, Ryan loses it momentarily.
Look at Cormac and a foul.
And the foul's going to be called on the floor. Bails Carmack Ryan out right there.
Draws his first.
It's going to be Young drawing the foul. 7 minutes. Might as well say 8 minutes left in this game. 8 minutes left in this game. A 9-point game every time.
Still waking up early, slicing veggies and meats by hand.
Every time Carolina gets a lead or extends their lead, the Hokies find a way to come back. Carolina has just been answering it. Man, we gotta buckle down on defense, man. Continue to buckle down on defense. I knew it was not going to be a blowout whatsoever. It would have been great, Tar Heel K, to see that so that second squad could get some playing time, but it's not going to be. Not going to be. There's still some time for it to happen, but I don't feel it. Sean Crawley, pedal down. We have not been good at closing this month. Change the narrative. Let's go, boys. All right, so we have a timeout. While we have this timeout, let's check out the likes. We got double figures. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. Appreciate the like button he hit. Smash. All right, top scorers. Let's go top 3 scorers for both squads. For Virginia Tech, 15 for Poteet off the bench. Following him is going to be Collins. Collins with 14, and then Tyler Nickel off the bench with 11. For North Carolina, all of the scoring is from the first group. Baycott has 19 points to lead all scorers. Ingram, is going to be RJ Davis with 13. Again, he needs 2 more points to keep that averaging 15 points per game. And then you have Carmack Ryan and Ingram both with 11 points. Ingram has 14 rebounds right now. The leading rebounder for Virginia Tech is going to be, no, say it ain't so. All right, actually it's a tie. 6 rebounds for Padula and Poteet. Padula, smallest guy on the court, if I'm not mistaken.
Today, Dan. Let's kind of get a look here at a fresh check of Carolina's resume. The net is solid. The quad ones are solid. The road games are solid. Committee says they're 5 overall as we begin play today.
Well, which makes them the number 1, number 2 seed.
That's it. Yep.
North Carolina's had a really good season, Wes. They really did.
All right, here we go. Carmack Ryan at the line. 68-77 is the score. Carmack Ryan hits his first.
He's 3 for 3.
And I know they've tailed off a little bit here, Wes, but it's hard to maintain that kind of performance through a long.
7:59 on the clock. 7:59 on the clock. Carolina leading Virginia Tech. Carmack Ryan hits both of his free throws. And Carolina with the full court man-to-man press. This may be the trap press right here. No, it's not in the vision. It's a man-to-man press.
I think you've done a pretty good job.
4 in double figures for Carolina.
Virginia gets it in. They hand it to Collins. Collins brings it down. Screen set by Couture. Collins being guarded by Carmack Ryan. Puts a move on him.
Trying to find something.
Finds Poteet. Poteet short on the floater.
Another rebound.
Harrison Ingram.
He really needed to attack him, not just take that.
It's going to be RJ Davis brings it down. He hands it to Cadeau. They're on the left side, setting up some type of play. Cadeau. Another lost ball and a foul, frustration foul by Cadeau.
3 on Cadeau, 8 on Carolina. We'll give MJ Collins free throws down to our right.
A lot of loose balls going on out there for Carolina.
The interesting part about these
Cadeau comes out
is their next game.
right after the loss right there. I don't know if coach is upset with him or not. Comes out immediately after a timeout.
Of course, Mike Young's team lost by 8 in Charlottesville.
Who does he put in? Maybe Trimble.
He had a 2-point winner today against Wake Forest at the early portion of the schedule on this Saturday.
All right, it's going to be Collins at the line.
For Collins, who's 23 of 25 on the year.
Collins probably going to have his high score today.
After the triple header concludes, nothing but net. The full house breaks down today in the ACC.
Defense is just not getting stops. Win or lose today, they have a week off, and they better fix the defense and other stuff. Come on, this is getting a little aggravating. It's a lot aggravating, Sean Crawley. A lot. Can't trade baskets.
Free throws for Collins on the 1-and-1.
All right, Carmack Ryan finds RJ Davis at the top. He's on the logo right now. Splits it, finds Armando. Ingram for 3. Can't hit it. Good ball movement. Just couldn't finish. It's going to be Collins. He gets it to Kidd. Kidd being guarded by Ingram. Shoots right over the top of Ingram. And there, hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 72-79 game. Wine and cheese to their feet. Double team. Almost a turnover. 17 seconds to shoot. RJ Davis on the left side. In and out dribble, wants to take the baseline, does. Strong move is blocked, but he gets his rebound, puts it in.
R.J. Davis is listed at
A lot of hard work.
and amongst the biggins.
R.J. Davis. So Padula may not be the smallest one out there. Collins
Runner with the right hand.
misses off the glass. Lead pass.
The alley with Ingram ahead.
It's going to be Trimble. Slows it down. Gets it to Carmack Ryan. Carolina, 20 seconds on the clock to set up a play. Coach calls it. It's a baseline play. Screen set. Davis almost loses it. Does momentarily. Gets it to Ingram for three. Ingram can't hit it. R.J. Davis with the rebound. Wisely says, let's take a little time off the clock. 5:45.
So the Hokies
5:45 on the clock. It's 81-72. 9-point lead by Carolina. R.J. Davis, step back three. That kid can shoot. Woo. What a shot by R.J. Davis. 5 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. Tyler Nickel finds Kidd. Kidd hands it off to Collins. Collins being guarded by Trimble. They find Couture off the screen. Drop it down to Kidd. Kidd, reverse layup is good.
That breaks that five in a row streak, Wes, but all 5 of those points were second chance points.
R.J. Davis,
North Carolina has
over 15.
Davis all the way through.
Yep, they're going to call an offensive foul on Davis for the wraparound.
R.J. Davis wrapped the arm, and I think that laid the ground.
It's a 10-point lead by North Carolina. They're still making it hard. If you ask me, still making it hard to...
step back. That is some sort of a shot.
Because it just looks like, it does not look like, Virginia Tech is getting what they want.
Into the double-figure deficit, under 5 to go.
Kidd.
And that's going to be on Cormac.
Cormac Ryan with a foul on Couture, but I don't think they're in the bonus.
Ronnie Shavlik for second.
Yeah, at this point right now,
Career rebounds.
I guess they were in the bonus.
Get up there and verified error now with Dickie Hemmerman. Oh, Shavlik, aren't you?
They are. Both teams in the bonus.
Among the biggest.
I need this clock to keep running, and it looks like Carolina is deliberately slowing this down on offense. The only thing bad about that is
Ronnie Shavlik.
we always wait till it's like 8 seconds on the clock.
Not just as a basketball player, but as a fan and a businessman.
And they must have, Carolina gotta have they have a play.
Later in life.
Like, yeah, don't slow it down. Run the offense. Run an offense.
Here we go again, Wes.
Trimble.
Double figures.
Baycott, he's too big. He's too strong today, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's just, again, I'll say it, that's just
76-86 is the score. 76-86 is the score.
Back to 10 ahead of 4 minutes. Kidd. Trying to wind down.
Was that not a wrap?
Gets it for Collins. 3 over Trimble.
I thought I saw a little wrap right there by Kidd. Wasn't called, but let's keep playing. R.J. Davis brings it down the right side. They're going to the big man, double team. Got to get out of that trap. Got to get out of skip pass. And that is deflected by Collins.
Collins is like, man, if I just got a little more of that.
3 minutes, 45 seconds, 3:45 on the clock. Carolina still with the lead.
And again, every time they need a basket, they go to him and he produces. 10-point lead.
10-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. 10-point lead. Virginia Tech getting what they want on offense. It is good that Carolina has just a little breathing room with 3 minutes and exactly, let's see, 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Can Carolina hang on to this lead? You know, Virginia Tech is probably going to have a little bit of a run. Actually, it hasn't been runs. It's been spurts. It's been spurts by Virginia Tech. Carolina gets out to a The largest lead's been 14. Carolina gets out to a lead, and somehow, some way, Virginia Tech hit a couple of threes or an easy lay or whatever. 2 scores in a row, and they're right back in it. As long as it's just a spurt and Carolina can continue to have an answer for it, we'll be okay today. I guess it's just the nature of the beast today. All right, we would definitely like to see Carolina shut them down. You know what I'm saying? Shut them down and keep scoring, extend this lead. But hey, it is what it is today. So let's just get out of here with a win today.
Just a moment ago, Aaron Matson and the national champion North Carolina field hockey team honored here at Smith Center. Aaron Matson's pretty good. You go from winning a handful on your own to coaching one, right? Right out of the gate. One of the more amazing sports stories in the country.
Absolutely, Wes. I mean, they win so many field hockey championships. There was a kid out there with a 2022 championship shirt on.
Wow. There is a scoop miss on the underside. Ingram recovers. And a foul call on Virginia Tech, I believe. Greg Evans.
All right, there's a missed basket by Baycock. A lot of traffic under there. Ingram doing what he does best. Comes in and snatches that offensive rebound. He's going to be fouled on the play. Carolina in the bonus. Ingram on the line.
He hasn't scored in this half.
That is correct. Has now. Quick reminder after the ball game, we'll send you straight to Chestnut Hill. Talmita Farrell, Malcolm Huckabee standing by Miami and Boston College. And then we'll close the night at the Pete. The Oakland Zoo will be at full throat after the win at Virginia, won't they? 6:30 tip time.
Ingram gets 1 of 2. His first score in this half. 3:25. It's going to be Wessler. Oscar Tour open for 3. He misses. Rebound Ingram.
It's an 11-point game coming up on 3 minutes to play.
He can make those, Wes, but that was a contested.
All right, what will Coach do? Will he go ahead and run a play? Looks like they're going to run a play. Love it. Love it. They swing it. Trimble, nice pass. Way to put it where no one could get it but the big man, Armando Baycock, for 2 more.
Continues his second half barrage, pushing the lead to 13.
Collins,
17
all the way to the basket, left hand layup. And that's got to be some kind of got to be his high score.
Collins has had a terrific day for Virginia Tech. 18 points for MJ Collins.
Now the problem now for Virginia.
Now Carolina slows it down.
With North Carolina.
2.5 minutes on the clock.
And you're down by 11.
Couture makes him move this offense along a little bit early. Split. Loses it. That ball's going to be stripped out of bounds. It's going to be stripped out of Davis's hand. Thought maybe he lost it, but it was knocked out of bounds.
Pat Driscoll double checking with Greg Evans, I think.
78-89 North Carolina. They've got 5 seconds to shoot this ball. They got to get it in first. Ryan has to shoot it.
And the rebound, Petit.
With 5 seconds, had to throw it up there. Misses, rebounds. Collins with it now.
Might have gotten away with it.
Gets it to Poteet. Poteet's shot is batted out of there by Armando. And the Tar Heels walk it up the court.
It's a rebound away from the double-double. I believe, nope, now he's got it. 13th double-double of the year is the 81st of his career.
Couture making Davis
That just means
starting to run this play earlier at 11. I love it. Carmack Ryan takes a long three. Carmack Ryan, he was just about at Manio when he took that shot. Collins turns down the three.
Here is Collins.
Off the glass, can't hit it. Rebound, Armando Baycott.
80 seconds left.
Got to get it across the timeline. They do. Virginia Tech has not given up on it yet. Couture pressuring R.J. Davis.
6 and 12 and 3.
It's a minute on the clock. R.J. Davis finds Armando Baycott for the slam. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is under 1 minute, 56 seconds on the clock, 53 seconds on the clock.
Nothing complicated about what he's doing. He's just doing it.
Tyler Nickel misses this one. Poteet can't get the shot. They get it back to Tyler Nickel. Another quick three. He hits this one.
3-ball for Tyler Nickel.
Hey, what you got on the bet? This is Tyler Nickel's best output. Best output all year. Davis got to get across the timeline.
How many times do you score 81 points and lose by a double figure?
Right.
81-94 is the score. Ladies and gentlemen, Carolina will win this one.
Armando Baycott is going to finish with 25 and 11. He had 25 against Duke, 24 against Clemson. This will be his third.
Hey, they still getting a little chippy in there. Still getting a little chippy.
Baycott simply, Wes, he steps in, he sees Poteet go to help out, just steps in behind him. And Davis got himself off the floor, so Baycott doesn't do that.
Nice little run there by Carolina here at the end there. 81-94.
So R.J. Davis.
22.9 seconds on the clock.
Going to get a free throw opportunity here. Double number for Baycott. 3 behind Ralph. 6 to 9.
All right, good game here today. Virginia Tech, like we say, like I've always said, like we always say, we always know. Hey, there's not going to be any easy games in the ACC. None. Nobody's going to give up. Carolina always has this right here, this bullseye on their chest and on their back.
20 seconds left. Virginia Tech.
Collins to the basket. Oh, leaves that.
Quick Monday night turnaround against Virginia.
It's a wedge.
With 12.9 left for keeper with the Hookies. Carolina, meanwhile, gets the.
So that's a jump ball nowadays, right? It's a jump ball. So I think that goes to.
Interesting game next Saturday in Charlotte.
Dang, all the Carolina Tar Heels in the house. It's All-Star weekend.
How in the world does Virginia win that game today?
Collins for 3. Can't hit that one. Armando Baycott with another rebound. And that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. The Tar Heels defeat Virginia Tech.
11-1 at home, 6-1 here in this building against the ACC.
Carolina definitely plays better at home. You can't say homecoming, but Tyler Nickel comes back to the Dean Dome, has a great shooting night. I think, what was he, 4 or 5 from behind the arc? Probably maybe a little bit less than that, but he has a very good game. Collins for Virginia Tech shoots the ball well. I think he had either 18 or 20 points.
Here is Kelsey Riggs.
Virginia Tech never gave up, stayed in there with the Tar Heels. Tar Heels got lead and kept that cushion the whole game after they stretched it out. Kept that cushion the whole game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Hokies got it down to 4 one time. But each time the Hokies made a run, Carolina made a run. Yeah, we do need to work on our defensive intensity. I mean, we just really need to get down on that. Stop giving up these easy shots. I mean, easy. It seems like uncontested shots to the basket. You know, drive to the basket. There it is. But we got to give up on that. I mean, we got to brush up on that. Other than that,
they just dominated the paint.
Just continue playing fundamentally sound basketball, and Carolina's going to be all right.
You saw all the other guys get Ingram early in the game.
All right, Carolina still holds on to their lead in the ACC. We're going to look at these stats, and then we're going to get out of here. First, before you guys get out of here, thank you all for stopping by. Those who hit that like button, an extra thanks for you. You are the MVPs of today. And I will go ahead and check that before you all leave, because I'm always going to go over the stats. Thanks for the 10 likes. We got double figures. That's what's up. All right, so with that said, here we go. All right, Marcus, maybe we'll see, man. All Tar Heels, baby, not a trap game. Nope, no trap game. Heels 20-6, 12-13. Go Heels, winner. Sean Crawley 20 wins. Let's add to the 20. Used to be automatic tournament, not anymore. Yep. Rodney Sessoms. Now that's how you play, with intensity and a purpose. Yep, you're definitely right. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at these stats. All right, we'll take a look at these stats right here. Virginia Tech Hokies. Kid with 11 points. Collins has 18. Probably one of his best outputs of the year. I know it's one of his best outputs of the year. Padula with 10 points. Couture had 11. And the bench definitely kept the Hokies in it. 15 points by Poteet. He had 15 points and 8 rebounds. Tyler Nickel, the ex-Tar Heel, 14 points. And Young off the bench with 2 points. For North Carolina, Ingram had 12 points, scored most of those in the first half. Baycock, 25 points. By the way, Ingram had 17 rebounds. Baycock with 12 rebounds. He had 25 points to lead all scorers. Kudo with 8. RJ Davis had 20. Carmack Ryan with 16 points today. Shot that 3 ball pretty darn good. He was 4 of 7. Washington, 7 points off the bench. Withers had 4, should have had 6. Trimble had 4. Team stats. First of all, for those people coming in late, let's see. Just stopping through. Let's get this score correct. 81. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was 96. There we go. All All right, Virginia Tech shot 41.8% from the field. Carolina ended up with 51.5. 3-point shooting. Virginia Tech led in that category for most of the game. They ended up shooting 26.9. Carolina 33.3. Free throw shooting. Virginia Tech 18 to 20 for 9%. Carolina 19 to 23 for 82.5. I'm hoping they can get that up to 85%, but a lot better free throw shooting than Carolina has been shooting. At least two games that Carolina lost could have been won if they hit those free throws. Rebounding Carolina, there you go. 43 to 31, Carolina out rebounds Virginia Tech. Assists, Carolina ended up with 18 to 13. Good ball movement there, especially at the end. You can't help but move the ball when they double team any of your players. You got to get that ball out and make that extra pass. At least your team is going to have a wide open shot, a good shot, put it that way. Turnovers now, Carolina did have 9. Started the game looking looking sloppy. And that's what happened in the last game they lost. You just cannot play sloppy. All right, fast break baskets, Carolina 8 to 2. You love to see it. You love to see it these days because the last couple of years there was no fast breaking at the Dean Dome. No fast breaking by the Tar Heels. Points in the paint, 54 to 36. Armando Bacot dominated down there, and the largest lead by Carolina was 16. And like, what else can you say, ladies and gentlemen? A good basketball game for the Tar Heels because they won. Could have been better if the defense was clicking on all cylinders, but they did enough. All right, this is what the standings look like. North Carolina still at the top, 12-3 in the conference, 20-6 overall. Duke right under them, 10-3. Virginia 11-4. That's going to be another tough one right there. Like I've said, all these games right here, anything under state, for me, you got to win. If you're at the top, anything under state, you got to win. I know it's the ACC. I know every game is tough. You can't take anybody for granted, but still, you got to win these games. And if you look at the games that we have lost, Syracuse, right? Syracuse, Georgia Tech. Who else did we lose to? Was it Clemson? I think we beat Syracuse. All right, but anyway, you guys know what I'm saying. I forgot exactly who I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's over. Carolina needs to go from here on out, keeping everything tight, everything together. Let's win the regular season ACC, the conference, and then see what we can do here in the tournament, the ACC tournament. It'll be great to win that, and then go to the NCAA tournament and see how well we can do there. All right, guys. Once again, thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it 100%. We're getting ready to get out of here. Go get a little bit of sun. It's still out. And I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. Did a golf stream yesterday. Not a whole lot of interest there. And I think it would have been better there, but Tiger Woods withdrew from the tournament because of an illness, not because he was injured, but an illness. He withdrew. So tomorrow's going to be the final day. It's a possibility that I may do a stream there to see what that final day ends up turning out. You guys come and join me. Just watch the thumbnail. If there's a thumbnail, then hit that click that thumbnail and come in and leave a comment, whether you're a golfer or not. We try to make it interesting for you. All right, with that said, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for hanging out. You can hit that like button if you haven't hit it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, like my dude Dale Parker just did, you guys can do that. I appreciate it. We're trying to get this 1810 up to 2,000 before the end of the NCAA tournament. Once again, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.